Morning. He's down on the allotment and just noticed this blackbird who's literally 3 feet from me, not bothered by me at all. He's been busy rifling through the leaves looking for insects. And I've only literally just got here, I haven't even opened the shed yet, so I thought I'd capture this little bit of video and then do my allotment update in a moment. Yeah, off he goes. There we go, look. Let's try and zoom in. Such a clunky zoom on this. Kodak really need to update the firmware. Oh, that, he found something. You see that? I could literally follow him around all morning taking video, but I think I'd best get on and leave him in peace. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the bird distraction. Fine day, unbelievable. Weather has finally turned for the better after what seems like weeks and weeks of more or less continuous rain, particularly at the weekends, when obviously it's the main time I have for coming down onto the plot. Quick job for today really. This is last year's hedge cuttings, or probably actually some of it's the year before, and as you can see it's well rotted down at last. The problem with using wood as a manure or even leaves is unless they're really well rotted, they actually tend to leave a lot of acid in the soil. So what I do is when they're chipped, I put them in old fertiliser bags or even just regular black refuse sacks and leave them for a couple of years in the back of the garage, and they rot down really nicely. And what I'm going to do today is, you can probably just kind of make out that I've been here before. This is the fruit bed, and I've just been literally mulching around the footbed. Oh God, you can tell I do this live. Fruit bed, and helps keep the weeds down, but helps keep locks the moisture into the soil a bit as well, because it means it's much harder for the water just to evaporate from the soil surface. So that means hopefully that I have to do less watering during the year, which means there's more water to go into fruit production, and then I should get sort of healthier fruit crops during the course of next summer. It's probably still far too wet to actually be walking on most of the plot. Fruit bed's a bit of an exception because it's not really it's not dug like this. Really, once the plants are in, it probably doesn't really get dug again, other than weeding, which obviously happens throughout the year. And you can see there's plenty of weeds there now. You know, they're not growing much, so they're not a tremendously urgent thing, which is fortunate given the amount of rain we've had. If it had been warmer, I think we'd be quite screwed as far as weeds go. You can see the onion set's coming on well. We should have plenty of onions next year, and the garlic on the other side. The broad beans are doing quite well as well. They won't put on probably now much more height before the spring. They've got themselves established. I might need to give some thought just to putting a bit of fleece netting up or something, just so that they get a bit of protection from frost, because they're one of the more exposed parts of the allotment. I had some last year, which down where the leaks were in that corner, and they just basically didn't survive. They just got zapped, and again over there, frost. We had really hard frost, mind you, but ones that were here where the Brussels sprouts were did much better. Anyway, I better get on and make the most of this weather, because who knows what's going to happen. But I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you're out in the garden if you're a gardener, and I'll catch you later. See you soon.